Well, hello there. I'm Pete LaFrance, the old Growler. Welcome to Meeting Expectations. What we do here is we take a look at a can of beer, a bottle of beer, sometimes a spirit will drop by, the liquor type of spirit, and wine. We're all friends in fermentation. We sample it, take a look at the label. First we take a look at the label, we read the label, all the information, we see what they're trying to sell us, then we crack it open, sample it, and see if it meets expectations. All right, what do we have today? From Jack's Abbey Craft Lagers, and we have a playlist of them right up there. Just click right up there. This is their Export Lager, Munich Style Export Lager. Sells for $4.99 at the local beer barrel. Let's see. Government warning, according to the Surgeon General, women shouldn't drink this if they're pregnant. I don't have to worry about that. I shouldn't be driving. I'm not doing that either. Okay, what else we got? Brewed by Jack's Abbey Brewing Company, LLC, Framingham, Massachusetts, 10702. 5.7% alcohol by volume, 16 fluid ounces, 1 pint. Here we go, a little explanation. It's hard to imagine that after 11 years of exploring every corner of lager that you could brew something new. But if there's one thing we've learned in this time, it's that there is so much more to learn. In the spirit of trying new things, learning new things, and building a community of lager lovers, we teamed up with the Bierstadt from Denver for a collaboration. Bierstadt has been equally committed to the craft of perfecting lagers since their founding in 2016, and we are clearly cut from the same grain. Together, we brewed a Munich Style Export Lager. This beer features a double decoction mash that is then fermented in a traditional horizontal tank for 8 weeks and krausened with a special yeast. We look forward to rising this one with our best lager friends. Prost! All right, well, a traditional German lager, Munich lager, in fact. All right, well, I was over there in '88 for the Oktoberfest, and we got some Oktoberfest beers, but I also has managed to stop into a few of the smaller breweries there, and they have quite a reputation, and that is the truth. So, what are we expecting? A classic Munich lager. That way, it's a toasty malt, slightly sweet. The hops would probably be Tettnang. Well, one of the that's a Czech hop. It would be a traditional German hop, very light in the body, and just a touch in the aromatics. And a crystal clear beer, probably straw colored, maybe a little brown, maybe a little reddish colored, but that's what I'm expecting from this. Let's crack it open and see if it meets expectations. Okay, certainly nicely carbonated. We always use the same glassware for all of our product tastings because that way nobody has a leg up as far as clarity or aromatics. All right, here we go. Oh, beautiful, straw-colored, clear beer. Look at that head. That's impressive. Carbonation there is perfect. It looks more golden from my angle because I'm looking through. The sunlight's coming in, and you're seeing it more as a copper and a gold. But there it is. Now, most people, when they do their beer tastings, what they do is they take a look at it, they sniff, they sip, and then they tell you what they think. Well, I do a little bit differently. I take a look first, then I sip and then sniff. Why? Because sometimes the olfactory nerves can change the attitude of the taste buds before they get to taste it, and it's not quite right. I'll let Master Sommelier Fred Dex explain it all to you right up there. All right, so we've got a nice lager here. Lagers should be served at around 37 to 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Ales at around 50 to 55 degrees Fahrenheit. That's pretty much of a standard. There are changes, of course, but what I like to do is keep track of the temperature of my beers with the ThermoWorks Lollipop. And there is a link down in the description box below for more information on this little friend. Now, this is a lager, so it should be less than 45 degrees Fahrenheit. And what do we have? Well, this is a little on the warm side. It's 51.2 degrees Fahrenheit. Probably should have been iced a little bit longer, but that just means the flavors will come out a little bit more. All right, well, first swig. Cheers. You notice I took 2 sips. The reason is that the first sip is an acclimation sip. The taste buds are asleep. They're having a good old time, hanging out, and all of a sudden they get hit with this cold stuff. What was that? So they had to wake up. So they say, please, another one. I give them another one in 5 seconds to think about it. And then they tell me what they think. And they think that this is a very nicely done Bavarian style beer, without a doubt. Definitely not an Oktoberfest, but it's a München. Definitely a München beer. The hops are right on. The balance, the body. It's not an immense bodied beer, but it is a full bodied. It's got a nice mouthfeel to it, which means you know that you're having a nicely fermented beverage. First nosedive. Oh, there are the hops. Oh, there they are. Now let's see if they agree with the taste buds. Wow. That is a concert. That is a Philharmonic concert right there. The joining of the flavors and the aromatics are right on, but the finish, the coda, just kind of goes drifting off. I mean, it's not a, okay, that's the end. No. I'm still, the hops and the malt are still having a dance on my taste buds, so to speak. Well, does Jack's Abbey Export Lager, Munich Style Export Lager meet expectations? It certainly does. If you've enjoyed this program, please click on the subscribe button and click on the bell. That way you won't miss any of our presentations. We'd really like a thumbs up and a comment in the comment box down below. That would really be appreciated. I'm Pete LaFrance, the Old Growler, hoping all of your beers meet expectations.